Part 5. Relationships and Nervous System Regulation. How to navigate relationships and restore balance. In this video, we explore how baggage can manifest in relationships and the various pairings of Goldilocks, under, and overreacting nervous systems. The image on the left depicts a person with a well-regulated nervous system, the Goldilocks. On the right is a dysregulated nervous system, where a person overreacts to threats because their baggage makes harmless stimuli seem threatening. This pairing is understandably wearing for the Goldilocks. Here we have two dysregulated, overreacting nervous systems together. These relationships can be volatile and difficult to sustain, as one person's reaction becomes the other person's trigger, creating a cycle of overreactions and triggers that keep both nervous systems activated and hypervigilant to threatening cues. This diagram shows two people who are underreactors. Their baggage makes them hold everything tightly inside out of fear. These relationships can become sterile and drift apart. Here we have an overreactor with an underreactor, where even overreactions elicit little to no response from the underreactor. This has the potential to become an abusive relationship, especially if the lack of reaction triggers the overreactor further. Unfortunately, the internalized frozen response from the underreactor means they might not have the mobilization to leave. Here we can see a well-regulated nervous system with an underreactor. This can begin to wake up the underreactor, but might put the Goldilocks to sleep. And finally, here are two well-regulated nervous systems together. This is a pleasurable and sustainable relationship. The point of boundaries and containment is really to take this last model and fake it until you can make it. This is how dysregulated nervous systems learn to have functional, healthy, and enjoyable relationships. Here, both nervous systems could be under or overreactors, but they now have boundaries and containment which simulate well-regulated nervous systems. To begin to restore our nervous systems to a place of regulation, we want to go from the diagram on the left to the one on the right, which allows us to look like someone with no baggage. This video has explored how boundaries and containment are key to navigating dysregulation in relationships and restoring balance. By using these tools, we can simulate more regulated responses in challenging situations. This 5-part series is based on concepts and illustrations from my book, The Invisible Lion, which explains how our nervous system's response to trauma shapes our experience. It also shows how we can tame our nervous systems and heal from trauma to improve our well-being, health, and relationships. The book demystifies mental health challenges and offers practical tools to help you identify and confront your own invisible lions. You can find a link to the book in the description.